Hi, my name is Brian Massa, and I do not care what you've heard about music theory. Today, we're doing a lesson, Music Theory for Beginners, all musicians. Now, if you play the guitar, it's fantastic. I'll also be teaching some guitar stuff. But to start this off, music is about emotion. It's about conveying emotion. It's about having people feel emotion. It's about feeling. Okay? So, when we bring letters into the play, this is where a lot of that feeling-oriented playing gets lost. Too much thinking, too much head analyzing involved. Now, I'm going to bring up Victor Wooten. If you're not familiar with Victor Wooten, okay, he is an incredible bassist, revered, and he's also an exceptional teacher. And I've learned a great amount from him, and really just things I already knew when I heard him say it. Just started listening to him probably over a year ago. But Victor talks so positively, so progressively, so enthusiastically about music. The only time I ever hear him speak with an upset, per se, is when he talks about how music is taught in music schools and taught in general. Why this is because music in music schools and how it's taught classically, it's very note-based. A, B, C, D, all right, the sharps, the flats. It says, know those so well first, before anything else. Okay? Now, that has truth, and it's very valuable to know the letters. I'm here to tell you today that choosing feeling, going by feeling and connecting that to the ear is the place to start. Not note-based, not on paper, not writing things down. No. Okay, music is about feeling. So, my intention to teach is just that. Connect to that feeling. Okay? So, for the beginning of this lesson, we're going to start with Do, Re, Mi. 1, 2, 3. Right? Now, Do, Re, Mi is also called solfege. Solfege is all of the syllables within the scale Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Right? And those also have numbers to them. Okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, there are 8 notes within a scale, within most scales that are used. How we start connecting feeling to this solfege, to these numbers, 1, 2, 3, Do, Re, Mi. Okay? Is playing. Okay? So I'm going to give you an example A major. 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, do. 7, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. When we start to connect these notes to a sound, a feeling, okay, this is when we start to recognize it with zero effort. It's on the back of our hand and then some. It's so deep in the heart. There's zero effort to understand the language. You don't have to think of letters, no sharps or flats, all right? Now this is very guitar based as well, because piano requires you in a degree to know the sharps and flats because of the black keys. And to put it simply, the guitar, you could play anything interchangeably anywhere. Okay, so if I took this shape in A, these chords, I could do the same thing in C with these same exact shapes, and I'm playing in C then. Piano is a little different in that regard, so this does cater to guitarists, but still this lesson is for all musicians. Because I agree with Victor Wooten, music is not taught the best. So, I want to say this scale, the major scale, okay, it exists as the same reason as why we grow. Okay. It cannot be explained. The why cannot be explained. It is the laws of the universe. It is the laws of life. Science can try to describe all the reasons why we grow and put all the data and but why we do cannot be explained. We just do. The scales just are the scales. The seasons are the seasons. They change. Okay, it's very deep. So people may ask, why is there 8 within the scale? That's the answer. Okay. So there's your major scale. To start connecting a feeling to the sound, right? That sounds happy, sweet, yay, awesome. Now here's the minor scale, all 8 notes. Right? We all know those sound differences of major or to minor. Major. Okay. So that's pretty much it. And that's all you actually ever need to know to start expanding in music. Okay? Now, there's tons of YouTube videos of the major scale, the minor scales. Okay? My lesson today, right now, is to drive home the point. Start connecting the feeling to the sound. All right? So, each scale can also be played chordally. So what that sounds like, if we have Do, Re, Mi in A, okay, and forget the letter, it's just saying that for guitarists we know here, any instrument, right? Do, Re, Mi. That chordally sounds like Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol. Okay. Then La, Ti is your diminished chord to your major. Alright, so I think I'm just going to keep it at that. And the next lesson we can start going into the degrees of the scale. In a major scale, the chords are major, then the Re is a minor chord, the Mi, another minor chord, the Fa, back to that major, the Sol is your dominant chord, or your 7 chord, right? But you can also just play it pure solid. That's just the major chord itself. Here's a 13. All right, so these will be elaborated in further lessons, but I want to introduce this way of thinking in this lesson, okay? If you're just starting, if you're an incredibly advanced musician, I think this information is very, very useful for advanced musicians as well. Just to take a step back and go, oh yeah, it's about the feeling. That's what it's all about anyway. The sound, expressing oneself, okay? Expressing the heart, expressing our soul. All right, so next time we'll get into even more fun, more specifics. And I plan on continually doing these videos, and once we get to a certain point, we could start doing chord progressions, and I could describe them, you know, with the music theory base from the previous videos. So, thank you so much, and enjoy, and get playing. Aloha.